3 games, 50 strikeouts. Records shattered before fans even blinked. The Blue Jays came out swinging, turning early season pressure into jaw-dropping dominance. Starters, bullpen, and clutch hitters all firing at once, leaving opponents stunned. Could this be the start of something historic, or is it just opening week magic? And it all began with one starter rewriting the record books in Game 1. Game 1, opening day. The tension was electric, fans still reeling from last season's heartbreak, wondering if the Blue Jays could rise again. And then Kevin Gausman stepped on the mound and everything changed. 6 innings, 1 run, 11 strikeouts, an opening day record no one expected. Every pitch was a statement, every strikeout a warning to the league. The bullpen stepped in, Louis Farland adding a strikeout, Tyler Rogers holding the fort, and then Jeff Hoffman. The drama just wouldn't stop. 1 out in the 9th, he gives up a tying home run, sending fans into panic. But then something rare happens, 4 strikeouts in a single frame. The stadium is stunned, the media buzzing, history being written in real time. By the bottom of the 9th, Andrés Giménez delivers a walk-off single, cementing a jaw-dropping debut for the season. This was more than a game, it was a warning shot. But Game 2, that's when chaos truly exploded. Game 2 started with a storm. Dylan Cis took the mound and instantly reminded everyone why the Blue Jays were feared. 5 1/3 innings, 1 run allowed, 12 strikeouts matching Gausman's dominance from the previous game. History was made. Back-to-back starters with 11+ Ks, a first in franchise history. But the drama didn't stop there. The bullpen faltered, giving up 5 runs in the 7th, highlighted by Shea Langler's grand slam, sending shockwaves through the stadium. Fans gasped, commentators scrambled, and tension skyrocketed. Yet the Blue Jays refused to buckle. Their offense surged, scoring 2 runs in the 8th, then single tallies in the 9th, 10th, and 11th innings. Finally, Ernie Clement delivered a walk-off single, securing another impossible victory. 19 strikeouts on the mound, relentless comebacks, and a team refusing to surrender. The Blue Jays had turned chaos into triumph. And then Game 3 completely redefined what domination looks like. Game 3 arrived, and the Blue Jays were unstoppable. Eric Lauer dominated 5 1/3 innings, striking out 9 while giving up just 2 runs, a performance rivaling his career best. The bullpen held firm, 4 relievers combining for 3-2-3 scoreless innings. The fence exploded, 3 home runs including Kazuma Okamoto's first career blast. The team's precision, power, and timing were unmatched, turning opportunity into runs with surgical efficiency. By the final out, the Jays had totaled 50 strikeouts across 3 games, sweeping the A's and setting an all-time record. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. And while the stats stunned the league, the story behind this sweep is even more incredible. The Blue Jays' opening 3 games weren't just wins, they were historic. 50 strikeouts, back-to-back 11+ Ks from starters, multiple walk-off victories, records shattered before the league could react. No team in MLB history had started a season this way. Every pitch, every swing, every at-bat seemed destined for the record books. Analysts scrambled, fans erupted, and social media buzzed with disbelief. The sweep wasn't just a statement of skill, it was a declaration. The reigning AL champions were back, stronger than ever, rewriting the early season narrative and putting every contender on notice. But these numbers only tell part of the story. What really sets this team apart is yet to come. The Blue Jays' offense refused to be outshined. Key hitters stepped up, turning pressure into opportunity. Andrés Giménez's walk-off in Game 1, Ernie Clement's decisive single in Game 2, and Kazuma Okamoto's first career home run in Game 3. Every clutch moment electrified the stadium. Hits weren't just numbers, they shifted momentum, rattled pitchers, and forced defensive mistakes. Timing, precision, and nerves of steel defined their at-bats. This offense didn't just score runs, it created unstoppable pressure, setting the stage for victories that felt inevitable. Every swing, every connection told a story of resilience, strategy, and sheer dominance. And while the offense dazzled, the pitching staff quietly ensured no comeback was ever possible. The Blue Jays' opening week dominance isn't just impressive, it's a warning to the entire league. 50 strikeouts, record-setting performances, and clutch hitting send a clear message. This team isn't here to compete, they're here to dominate. Questions about pitching depth or lineup pressure are fatting fast. Analysts are already debating how contenders will adjust. Every opponent now knows they're facing a squad firing on all cylinders, blending power, precision, and resilience. And with this momentum, the rest of the season could be historic. If they keep this up, history isn't just possible, it's likely. But the biggest surprises may still be waiting later this season. The opening week has already rewritten the narrative for the Blue Jays. 50 strikeouts in 3 games, historic back-to-back starter performances, walk-off heroics, and power displays that electrified every stadium. This wasn't just a start to the season, it was a statement. Analysts are scrambling, fans are buzzing, and opposing teams are already recalculating their strategies. The combination of precision pitching, clutch hitting, and relentless offense shows a squad firing on all cylinders, blending talent, timing, and mental toughness. Every record broken, every comeback engineered reinforces one undeniable truth: this team isn't just competing, they're commanding attention. If the Blue Jays maintain this momentum, the implications for the rest of the season are enormous. They've set the tone, drawn the lines, and made it clear: challengers will have to be extraordinary to stand a chance. And if the season unfolds the way this week started, history could be in the making.